Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. As I said, recording back to back, so this is just after the last episode, because I want to actually get through these things. And I know I'm making a terrible mess of all my chests. I will clean these up again eventually. And I actually did have some planks. Didn't find these last time when I was looking. Anyway, also this. First things first, I think is this, but I also need a stone barrel. Didn't I have them somewhere? I know I had some left over. There they are. And I think I only need one. I should probably make a weapon. Actually, yeah, let's do that first. I need a tool rod pattern, what's that? Sword blade? Actually, I have to check. That's the tool station. I'm looking to make a just standard broadsword, though they're just my kind of favorite weapon, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty much your standard vanilla sword in terms of how it works. There are some other weapons added by the mod, but I'm going for this one, and that requires a tool rod, a sword blade, and a white guard. And it says handle here, but it's a tool rod. Okay, white guard, sword blade. Sword blade, and white guard. Okay. Now the next thing I need to do, I put these in the pattern chest. Next thing I need to do is actually make stone versions of these. And sometimes I get these stone shards as leftovers. For example, here this says material cost 0.5, which means I get the item, but technically I have half a stone left over, and that's kind of done in the shape of that stone shard. Okay, and I don't think these have any use at all. Might as well throw them away, but no. Never throw anything away. Now, I need to make a bunch of these precious dolls. And then I need to turn a bunch of these into angry dolls, which I think goes like this. And I think I can exchange these as well. Yes. Okay, and if I put these into a stone barrel full of lava, I should get a blaze spawning. So I'm just going to disable this one here for the moment and put down the stone barrel. And then wait for a moment as I make a sword. Now, in order to do that, I don't want the automatic system here functioning, so how about you only work when there's a high redstone signal? Which means he's now not going to pull out any liquids, I think. And I believe I need 3 aluminum brass. I should have that ready. And then I just need to check. I think the best material I currently have access to is elamite. And making that should be obsidian, iron, and aluminum. So that's 2 iron, I think 5 or 6 aluminium, and that much obsidian. Okay. So let's take 2 iron. Let's just start off with 5. Yeah, that should work. If this is all a little cryptic to you, it'll all make sense in just a second, and I think I need 1 obsidian, because that should give me 2 ingots worth. Okay, I'm going to just melt this down, see how much I get from it. And I will also melt down the aluminum brass, because I know that doesn't form an alloy with the obsidian. Okay, well, not too bad on the loot stuff. Getting a bunch of dirt. I need to check. Well, I don't need to. I want to check how many diamonds I have. Stack in a bit. For the next upcoming project that I have in mind, I will require 180 of those. And I know what you're thinking, whoa, 180, that's a lot. Yes, it is, but it's going to be for my permanent power solution, or at least the start of it. So that's worth spending diamonds on. I also have some sheep now, as you can see. And they spawn naturally on this grass thing which I built. And in addition to that, I have some cows. Hello, cows. And these only have a very limited amount of space. There's a reason for that, but we'll get into that later. Now let's see if the stuff is finished melting. Because I'd really like to get through that. Okay, so the aluminum brass. I don't need any of you guys at the moment. I am looking to make a sword, so that's why I'm doing all this. I think that should be enough to make 3 of the casts. Okay. Now, the stone pieces have no further use. The only thing you make with them is the ingot casts, or the, not ingot cast, the material cast things here. You know what I mean, these things. And just let me check. It's 2 ingots of obsidian, so I also want 2 ingots of iron, and I'll start off with 5 aluminum. I think that's correct. Might be wrong though. And remember, right around here, noises are a little reduced because there's a noise muffler built into the mob trap, so I don't have to hear. I don't have to listen to all that mob screaming all the time. And I actually forgot, which I remembered just now seeing it, the most interesting feature about the clear glass. You can break it, and you don't need silk touch to get it back, so that's nice. And this little patch of grass has spawned 2 more sheep, a cow and a pig. So definitely stuff spawning here, even though this is swampland and forest. I think forest is the bit spawning them maybe. You have to be at the right distance as well to make non-hostile mobs spawn. But that way I can essentially avoid having to go through the blood magic path to make the spawn eggs. Okay, and this made 3 ingots of alumite, which should be enough to create all of these pieces and actually have an ingot left over. And alumite is kind of pink. Yes, there's 1 ingot left, so I'll put down the ingot casts again. Okay. So it's 5 aluminum, that's interesting to know. And just in case you think that's all the metal I have at the moment, nope. That's the majority of my metals. So I will now go to the tool station, select the broadsword here, put in the relevant items into the relevant slots, and this gives me a broadsword. Ta-da! Actually giving me an achievement as well. Interesting. And I can use this alumite ingot to repair it eventually, because the repair material is alumite, because that's the material I built the entire thing from. Okay, the attack is 4.5 hearts, which yeah, it should be better than the axe I've been using to fight so far. Okay, I've got the 4 angry dolls, I have my sword, it doesn't have any modifiers, and I can't add any. The only way to get modifiers is by leveling it up, essentially. Okay, so I don't have much armor. I'm hoping this will work out fine, otherwise I'm going to die once. I should probably put some of my stuff away temporarily. Oh, wow. Completely fixed armor. Not bad. But all the things I don't really want to lose, I'm just going to put them in here temporarily. And get them out again should this fight go well. And then I'll have a few more fights, of course, ahead of me. Keeping the food. Yeah, this is just about fine. Okay, so if I die now, I don't lose much, except for the plastic boots. Give me a blaze. It takes a while, as you can see. but I want to do this on camera. I might fight the other 3 off camera. And as you know, I'm doing this only to get a single blaze rod, really, because I need that for a quest. Go on, don't be so slow. 50%, 60. I know this is really boring, but we'll have to run with it because I need that stuff. What are you burning? Oh, you're burning the... Oh, interesting. Oh. Oh. Well, you didn't give me anything. What the heck was that? And you could stop burning now, thank you. What the? I hit it once, my sword didn't lose durability, I got experience, and it didn't give me anything. Well, that's brilliant. Let's try that one again. I mean, arguably I should do this in a room, but I don't have a room. Everything's open sky at the moment. Okay, while that's going... Do I need anything else? I mean, I could probably resupply myself a little bit. Turns out the blazes aren't so bad. And now watch me die to the second one, because I'm getting confident. I don't know why I'm carrying all this stuff, but never mind. And now is it going to start burning again? For some reason. Yes, it is. It's so weird. I've never seen the sides of fences burn like this, but I guess it works. Whoa! So that was more like what I expected. And just to be sure, just to be safe, I shall eat these hearts. Dun, 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 dun. Is that blaze still there? Apparently not. I don't know what happened. Okay, I mean I get my stuff back, I guess. Don't know if I lost anything. I think I lost some tools, but no, some of them are still around. My axe is possibly gone. That's my dolls. I don't really need the axe, I guess. That was weird. Why can't the blazes live here? I mean, it seemed like they just died by themselves. Yeah, I think my axe is just gone. Oh. My buckets got sucked up by the vacuum hopper. Interesting. Did I lose anything else? Don't think so. I got my own head. Well, hey, does it actually look like my head? I think it might. No, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. I look really derpy. Making sure once more. I don't know how that guy spawned there. No idea. Okay, so don't ask me what just happened. I'll need to make a new axe, but I'll make it the same way as I made this sword. So the blaze spawned, killed me, and then supposedly disappeared. What happened? I was slain by blaze. Okay, so that's as expected, I guess. I mean, I have no armor on, so that wasn't the smartest thing. But I wonder how I got him. I didn't get any experience on the sword, so it's still on 20. Oh, what the heck. You know what, I'll make armor. And I'll try once more. Okay, I need 7 for the legs, 5 and 8, so I think 20 in total, right? Because I don't need... Actually, I'm not going to fight in plastic boots. Does that work? I don't think that does work, yeah. I'm a little rusty on that. There we go. Now I need some more because I was being stupid. But it's not actually that bad in this mod pack because I can always remelt the iron pants, for example, and get 7 ingots back. Okay, full iron should be sufficient to live through a blaze attack, I'm hoping. Unless something is really, really wrong. You know what? Melt this. And I think I'm adding an iron sword. That should give me another 2 ingots, making the total 9, so that should give me a block, I think. Once again, I shall, just to be safe, put most of the stuff in here. And it's not raining or anything, so it wasn't water that killed the blaze, unless the water right next to it, but it doesn't make sense to me, okay? And I'll have to check if I lost anything else, but I think it was only the axe. And you know what? Just in case it was the water. There you go. And I need a water bucket anyway in case I get set on fire. And now I can also remove this fence here. I'll put it back when I'm done, because that's needed to keep the water block in. And the one above is actually needed to make sure water doesn't rain into this, so this doesn't get filled with water from rain. So that's why I have one on top as well. Now... Okay, and this works just like a vanilla sword. I can block with it as well. And with this armor I should be able to survive a hit or two. Okay, so I one-hit that thing. It didn't drop anything. And I did get experience this time. Okay, you know what I'm going to do. I am not risking my final angry doll until I have some looting on this sword. So I need a pick. Give me a pick. I should have 2 of them. I think I can just, yeah. These things drop just fine when I destroy them. And a majority of mobs actually survives the fall, so that's nice. And the stuff should end up in here. The glass and the invar spikes and all that. Okay, so I have armor, I have a sword. I'm now going to use these in combination to basically farm some experience on this sword. Wait for stuff to drop down. I don't know why so much of it survives, actually. But yeah, I'll be doing that in between episodes, I think. Because I actually wanted to show you one last thing, which is so annoying that I don't end up ever actually showing it. Because I've had this prepared for a while. And that is all the scorched brick stuff you see here. So we have a quest to make all of these things anyway, I believe. And this is to make a high oven. Firstly, we make the controller. Then I think I needed, what was it, 4 of these, so 4 of the scorched ducts. And I think 1 this way to make a scorched drain. And I should get my quest book. Up. Everything's so quiet next to the muffler, it feels a little weird. Steel-powered flight. Yes, I have this quest complete now, and that is to make all these things, basically. And I'll show you how that works, how they work and function in a moment. I'll choose scorched bricks, just because graveyard soil is even less useful. Okay, next is to make a full set of steel armor and building a deep tank controller. I think, do I have? No, I don't think I have enough of the scorched bricks left, actually. Or do I? I do. Okay, so I need 8 of these. And a single piece of lapis. And you. I have no idea how you got there. He was at full health, so he didn't fall down from above. Must have spawned here, but it's all lit up. I don't know. Strange things, eh? Okay, you guys can all just die. I want this thing to be level 2 or 3, so I maybe get some modifiers. And I want a lapis piece. I'm all over the place because the blaze thing really confused me. I never did it that way last time. I just went into the nether. I think that might be the way to go this time as well. I mean, I have the flight potion, and as long as you have an ability to fly, the nether really isn't so bad. So I think I might just use that. Make for an interesting episode. Maybe, yeah, I think for next time I'll prepare a nether excursion. And don't expect a long one, I just need some blaze rods. Okay, and that's this quest done. I will not build a deep tank. But this is essentially a good way to store your liquid metals if you don't want to work on them instantly. But there's a better way that incorporates, that would just works better in conjunction with my other mass storage units. Okay, so this is building jetpacks, which I can't do yet. Well, I can build them, I just don't have the quest yet. A steam room. That will take a while, I think. Because next thing to do would be technically going down this path, but I haven't unlocked the quest yet. Anyway, opening the reward bags. This is junk, and this is junk. So I get conveyor belts and bacon jerky. Neither of those have any use for me. Hey you guys. Okay, so I now got knockback on the sword and a modifier, which I can use to make it a looting sword. I think I need to repair it for that. Actually, I have an alumite ingot, so I might do that. Just to show you how that feature works. I think I need a few stacks of lapis for that. That should be enough, I'm hoping. To add looting to an item, you need a lapis, basically. And it gives looting to... Actually, let's well show you this. I made 9 stacks of charcoal to make a stack of charcoal blocks. Just like coal blocks, you can... These are just storage blocks, but they also work as fuel. And why I made them, judging by the time, you'll see that next time. I'm sorry. So the broadsword is now finished, and I can add lapis to it. And the maximum is 450, so I don't have that much. I only have 320. So I need 320. I need 3 more stacks. And this is now too much, but it's fine. I just want to show you this quickly and then end the episode. Lapis blocks were, yeah, like this. I will make, I don't know, quite a few of those, I guess. Okay, and that should be fine. And I can always turn them back. Now, tool station. Put the broadsword in here. And then I put lapis in here, and lapis blocks work as well, and I can distribute them amongst these 2 slots, so that way I get 18 lapis worth per operation, and that just makes it faster. And this adds a luck modifier, and eventually this will give me looting, so I will do this for a bit. I want... Essentially it'll stop working when I'm done. Okay, I only have 270 on at the moment, so there's a long way to go yet. Okay, how much do I have? 378. So I'm missing 72-ish. I thought I had enough. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't click often enough. We'll see, we'll see. Let's put it like this. This also works. This gives me 10 points every time. Okay, now we need 2 more pieces. And it currently has looting 2, as you can see on it. At the very bottom it says looting 2. And I think if I add the final 2 lapis, it should be looting 3. And then I'll punch some more endermen over there. And hopefully with the looting 3 I'll get those bloody blaze rods. And I'll try that off camera. You've seen how the fights go now. I won it. Oh, darn. See, that's what I get. I actually had the lapis on my hotbar. Oh well. Okay, looting 3. So this sword is now fully looting. I'll go through some more enemies, wait for it to level up, and try another place. And what is this stuff doing out here? Okay, must not have been able to collect that somehow. But yeah, I think that's enough action for this episode. I still didn't get to my bloody high oven. I mean, I finished the quest, but I didn't build the thing, so I guess I'll do that next time. Recurring theme much. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you soon.